Jolie.
Like a wheel within a wheel, never ending or beginning.
Oh, Jolie.
As the images unwind.
The very definition of beautiful, nice and pretty.
Like the circles that you find.
Manoeuvring around, travelling through the Beaujolais region
In the windmills of you.
of France, you really quickly start to appreciate its undulating contours and its curvaceous in character and really quite sexy scenery you're travelling through. You are here in the Beaujolais wine-growing region of France, more specifically moulin-a-vent. Windmill. There are a couple of notable wine regions other than this in Beaujolais, chiroubles and
Round like a circle in a spiral.
Juliennes. The Beaujolais vineyards are almost unique in that they've remained faithful to hand-picking of the grapes and are one of the few regions in the world to do so. This is partly due to those curvaceous plots of land which are difficult to mechanise, but also down to the method of vinification of the Gamay grape, which is unique to the Beaujolais. Whole bunches.
Like a wheel within a wheel, never ending or beginning.
Whole bunches of grapes are placed into the vats with their stalks, without crushing them. The bunches must be perfect, and this is reflected in the wine that you drink. The whole bunches vinification method of Beaujolais consists of whole bunches of grapes with their stalks. Those berries remain perfect and unsquished, unsqueezed and virginally intact. Damaged grapes are removed from the bunch as soon as they're picked. The bunches
like a snowball down a mountain, or a carnival balloon.
they're picked. The bunches with their stalks are left to macerate for several days. Depending on the position of the grapes in the vat, different things happen. It's still called maceration in the vat. At the top of the vat, the oxygen in the air becomes scarce as a result of the maceration and is naturally replaced by carbon dioxide. Fermentation begins right inside the intact grapes. Intracellular fermentation is the fermentation inside the whole grape. In the middle of the vat, the grapes macerate in the grape juice released by the weight of the berries. Fermentation releases heat. As the temperature rises, the elements contained in the grape skins pass into the juice. Tannins, red pigments and aroma compounds colour and enrich the white juice of the Gamay grape variety. At the bottom of the vat, the sugars that have come from the fruit that had been ripening on the vine in the sunshine, those juice sugars are transformed into alcohol thanks to the work of the grape yeasts that are from the skin predominantly. To control the maceration
Like a circle in a spiral.
time and ensure the temperatures are fairly uniform, the winemaker carries out remontage, pumping over. The juice collected at the bottom of the vat is used to water the bunches at the top. The
Like a wheel within a wheel, never ending or beginning.
remontage avoids getting really very different grape and wine characteristics throughout the different sections, vertical sections of the vat.
On an ever-spinning reel.
The moulin-a-vent windmill stands at 278 metres. That's above sea level, surrounded by vineyards. It's classified as a historical monument. Not even the electric turbines are 278 metres tall.
As the images unwind.
The general appearance of the windmill may look a bit agricultural to you in comparison to some over-restored windmill that you might have stayed in as a feature Airbnb at some other part of the world. But the moulin-a-vent windmill embodies the prestige and pride of the small appellation. It straddles two communities and benefits from a homogeneous terroir. After a few years, moulin-a-vent wines develop aromas of iris, wilted roses, spice and ripe fruits, with notes of undergrowth and truffles, providing tannic, structured wines. When younger, they are floral and fruity, with violet and cherry aromas. These are the ones that you want to put in the fridge, even a red wine, put in the fridge and have cold in the summer.
Like the circles that you find.
To find it, it's in the Romanèche, Thorins and Genas area. 640 hectares of it. If you find Ocave, or Michelin, Les Verrières, Chateau, La Rochelle, Roche-Noire, Le Moulin-a-Vent, Les Thorins, La Tour de Beef, La Dime. You're in the right region. You're in the right Pentang Bulls Park.
In the windmills of you.
You're treading the same granite, limestone, marl and sandstone that forms that taste. Of course I will be commenting on the geology, but for now the cépage is 100% Gamay Noir, Jus Blanc. Has been the foundation of this Premier Cru since 1936. Judged as a Premier Cru because of its elegant and complex combinations of floral and spices. The whole of Beaujolais suffers from the perception that it's all about the third Thursday of November, when Beaujolais Nouveau gets turned out. It's not. Beaujolais wines all three of them that I've mentioned keep. They age well. The winemaker has accentuated the fruitiness of the Gamay grape by using the semi-carbonic method, as it's called in Beaujolais. It combines classic alcoholic fermentation in the lower part of the vat with carbonic fermentation at the top of the vat. The length of the maceration depends on the wine you want to make. 4 to 5 days for a Première, between 6 to 10 days for a Beaujolais or Beaujolais villages, and up to several weeks for the Beaujolais Cru, with its structure and elegance. But how old is the Windmill, I'm asking? That is what you want to be saying, isn't it? 15th century, to answer your question. It was in the 1400s that it first started standing guard over these vines of robust character.
Like a carousel that's turning, running rings around the moon.
Now 300 wine growers, including Morgon. Morgon's one of the more notable wines as well as chiroubles and juliennes. 1.5 million bottles are produced on these 620 hectares by these Beaujolais methods. Moulin-a-Vent
Like a clock whose hands are sweeping.
is nicknamed the Lord of Beaujolais wines because of its noble bouquet. Its cellaring potential varies depending on the estate, but certain crus can be kept for over 10 years. During that time it develops slowly and releases its black fruit, spice and floral aromas. Its intensity is drawn directly from the pink granite soil where the vines grow. The vine stalks get nutrients from the manganese in the soil, which helps to produce the tasty grapes. Told you it was healthy. Manganese is one
Past the minutes of its phase.
of our essential minerals. Moulin-a-Vent wines end up with a magnificent
And the world is like an apple.
cherry red colour, a colour that demonstrates the ability of these prestigious Beaujolais crus to pinoter with age. Pinoter
Whirling silently in space.
simply means that they slowly developed a bouquet similar to Pinot Noir, known for its intense ripe fruit notes.
Like the circles that you find.
Anti-individualism, the French translate, the communal wine co-op process of being. But some of
In the windmills of your mind.
the dishes that you might pair the wine with are very individual in their signature dish nature. Being full-blooded and fleshy, the moulin-a-vent wines go with Rabbit in mustard sauce, veal kidneys, stuffed turkey. It's beautiful. Eggplant, lasagna, gratin, cake or fritters. It's a distinguished wine that's produced by this moulin-a-vent region, by its terroir, perhaps we should say, and even micro-terroir. Tannins soften over time. So unique. In 2018, Beaujolais was classified by UNESCO as a global geopark for its rich mosaic of soils, 300 making up the richest and most complex geology of any French vineyard.
Like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel, never ending or beginning. On an ever spinning reel, as the images unwind, like the circles that you find in the windmills of you.